striking.
Very few jobs around that allow that to happen.
Did you do it straight?
Mic check, mic check.
No, I was a feral kid, straight out of Balladura.
That's how I do slate. Like, you know, slate?
South.
Like
Sorry.
when you, yeah, instead of slate, I go,
I went to like a
scene 3.
thing at the high school where
Your B roll? Yeah. Yeah, do like a Lamar Jackson edit where he like, yeah, that's just hard. I need like a community of like streamer clippers to just like take everything I do and make it cooler. That's the game. That's the Twitch game. Okay. So I wanted to tell a story, and I don't really know how to tell stories that well, so you got to stick with me. I'll try to add some visuals, make it more pow, you know, right in the kisser. But I was trying to think about like the concept of like how maybe we're not as different as we think, but maybe we just don't understand each other's stressors, right? Like, I feel like the normal human experience is just like stress and eustress and like dealing with stress and how far your body can go, right? Like, we're athletes stress their body, like monks stress their spirit, and then like academics stress their mind. And these are all the people that we like establish with like awe because they like have lived a life of leaning into friction, right? And then that friction has created like ingenuity and greatness. So like it's my belief that our life is to be as uncomfortable as possible so we can find the bliss of what comfort really is, right? I think we are being given this like falsehood of like media and like partying and like substances and food and like abundance, but like the reality of it is that like all we're really trying to do is like find our purpose and like find out who we are. And people think that money allows you to have that like feeling in yourself, but that's not true. We know that's not true. That's why there's so many rich niggas that can't get no girls, because they never really dealt with the stress of walking up to a girl and her be like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or her friend being like, nah, she's not single, or a girl using you and breaking your heart, right? Like, those are the things that make a man able to meet women, because you'd be able to experience the friction of the spectrum of women, right? There's so many types of women out there to meet, and you'll always meet a new one. I'm not trying to subjugate women to any like, you know, marginalization, but what I am saying is that like the experience of dating multiple women will always make it easier to meet women. That's just a fact. And the experience of problem solving and bigger problems will make you a better problem solver, right? Just the life of experiencing is what caused. And I think they tricked us into somehow thinking that experiencing other people's lives gets you closer. But I truly believe that like thinking about moving mountains doesn't lift a pebble, right? Like, all you're really doing is like watching and planning and building and growing in your mind, but you're not getting nowhere because you have an adverse experience with the concept of friction. But the reality is like, if you fall in love with it, right? You know, people say like fall in love with the journey. What they're saying is falling in love with being uncomfortable, falling in love with not knowing, falling in love with failing, falling in love with like, oh my God, that fucking sucked, right? Because if you fall in love with that, then like no matter what, you'll get there, right? No matter what, you'll get there. The idea is that you're only so many repetitions from everything you want. Whatever those reps are, whatever that experience is, you just got to put the repetitions in and understand that within those repetitions, you're going to fail, right? How many times did you try to stand up as a kid? How many times did you try to learn how to make a cake? How many times did you try to learn how to put a condom on? You know what I mean? Like, you just got to learn. You just got to try. You just got to fail. And I think that's like literally probably the key to life is learning to love that like you don't know and that you have to make a mistake with it. And I don't even know if that's a story. I guess I try to tell a story, but I just ended up telling a fact. But yeah, story time with Malcolm. I appreciate you guys.